Okay, guys. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to become visible. Okay, you need to be everywhere. Now, being everywhere is a goal in the end. Okay, but first off, starting out, one of the biggest things I learned and one of the biggest things I picked up on is that you need to be visible. Okay, if you're not visible, then your whole strategy here relies on people trusting you. So, in the end, you're going to be following up with an audience. Now, whether that audience comes from an email list, which we're going to build up as we go, whether that comes from a retargeting campaign on Facebook, they all are your audience. Now, they need to follow you, they need to admire you, they need to understand you, they need to like you, but most importantly, they need to trust you. So if all of those things were missing except trust, then it would work. And if all of those things were present, so if they liked you, if they admired you, if they were jealous of you, if they really understood you, but they didn't trust what you were saying works, then it all goes out of the window, okay? So that's the first thing that you need to pick a personality type and you need to go with it. Okay, you need to go with that personality type. Now, you need to be yourself in terms of you can't put on an act. We aren't actors, okay? We're internet marketers, okay? We're businessmen. So you need to be yourself. Now, that's fine, but you also need to target people who you know will resonate with your personality, okay? So, for example, John Crestani. John Crestani is a kind of he zags when everyone else zigs. Okay, he goes the opposite way to what most people do. He's got the beard. Fair enough. I know I have a beard as well. But if you compare John Crestani to the likes of Brendan Burchard, they're two completely different types. Now, John Crestani, he can't target the same audience as Brendan Burchard because it'll be harder for John Crestani to gain trust from Brendan Burchard's audience and vice versa. Okay. So you need to be yourself. That's fine, but then you need to really dig deep and work out who resonates with my personality type, and I'm going to target them people. So if your personality type's more of a Brendan Burchard type, then you can target surrounding you can use Brendan Burchard in your targeting. Okay, if you're a John Crestani type, you can target that. You need to pick someone who's kind of going about things the same way you are. There's only so many types of personalities in this world. On the surface. So you need to pick someone who's doing the same thing and doing it well, and you can bounce off of them for your targeting, okay? That will give you the best chance of success with regards to targeting the right group of people who will in the end trust you. Now, back to the original point, you need to be visible to have that trust. So guys, you've got to have presence, and that comes in the form of, sorry about my drawing here, but it's to illustrate the point. You need a web presence, you need a blog, guys. You need a blog or you need a website at least. Now, I would recommend just going for a domain name that is your name. Okay, our brand is, you're your own brand. You're branding yourself, okay? Because it's hard for a company, if you're going to hide behind a company name and you're not going to be known as the face of that company, fair enough, have a company name, but you need to be visible as the face of that company and as the founder of that company. Because in the game that we're in, if especially in the make money online niche, which is what I teach people how to do, I teach them how to become an expert in the make money online niche. You need to brand yourself because people won't trust a big corporation and a brand name. They'll only trust people. So your brand needs to be you. Okay, it needs to be your personality, and as we've already discussed, you're targeting people who resonate with that personality. Okay, so you need to get a web presence. You need a blog. I recommend using Kajabi. Kajabi, that will run everything for you with regards to your website, blog, landing pages, email marketing, the whole lot. I think it's like $100 a month or something. I'm not affiliate with those guys in any way, but it works. I use Kajabi. I know Brendan Burchard uses Kajabi. Eben Pagan, I believe, uses Kajabi as well. So, if you've got to think $100 a month, you're getting web hosting, email marketing, landing pages, the whole 9 yards, guys. So I would just recommend using Kajabi. Now, you need to get visible, so that means getting some photographs taken. Now, guys, we're not talking about professional grade, photographs here. You don't need to rent a studio. I bet you all have a smartphone, an iPhone or a Samsung or something along those lines. Guys, take a selfie, turn the camera around, put it on you and take a photograph. Get videos, take selfie videos, talk about what you do, what you know, how you can help people. Just take videos like that. Get them on a blog, get them on your Facebook page and become visible. Over time, the audience that you've targeted should resonate with what you're saying. If you really offer value in these videos and you offer value in what you're writing, if they can put a face to that value, then that works so well in your favor, guys. So really, really consider this. If you're not willing to be visible, and you're not willing to be known as the brand of your company, you may be in the wrong game, okay? This is affiliate marketing, of course it is, but for someone to trust, especially high ticket offers, for someone to trust you enough to click through to one of your offers, whether it be through an email or through a Facebook ad, through a landing page, they need to trust your face and your name. And that's only going to work by being visible and offering value up front first. You need to do this. You need to create a blog, okay? Create a blog, create a Facebook page. So blog, Facebook and YouTube, okay? You need to create a blog, create a Facebook page and create a YouTube channel, okay? Now, I'm not going to walk you through the specifics of how to do that, guys. You can find out how to do that by just following the instructions on those websites yourself. Sign up for Kajabi, it will walk you through the whole thing. But make videos, make little videos, when you're out and about, if you're out with your family, if you're out on vacation, if you're out on a day out, if you're out on a drive, if you're on a drive, turn your phone around, put it on your dashboard and just take a video, just talk, guys, just talk. Talk to your audience. What does your audience want to hear? You should already know this, okay? You should already know this. What does your audience want to hear? Do they want to hear how to do, how to split test on Facebook? Do they want to know how to target their exact audience through copywriting? Okay, talk about what you specialize in and what your audience wants to hear. Okay, just little snippets, guys, little snippets. Make it different. If you're walking along, a field and it's pelting down with rain, for example, turn the camera around, turn the phone around, put your selfie mode on, take a video, and go through it, guys. Just do it. Just be visible, okay? The first thing is just doing something, okay? You just got to do something, all right? Doing nothing is going to get you nowhere. You need to do something, okay? So get visible, okay? Get visible. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to create some landing pages. So from there, you need to create some landing pages, all right? Now, what I would recommend doing here, guys, is, we have our own sort of technique. We've already gone through there's a video on my blog here, and I'll include it in this training as well. In fact, I'll go through it right now with you guys. You need to already have in mind who your audience is. Now, what you should also now do is go to your top 3 competitors. Okay, find out the top 3 competitors in your niche. Okay, so I'll stick with the make money online niche because that's my niche. So if your 3 top competitors are Brendon Burchard, Tony Robbins, and Ryan Deiss, you need to stalk those guys. Okay, you need to find out what they're doing, because these are the guys who have millions and millions and millions of pounds to test, so they know what works. Okay, dig a little deeper. So like I've just discussed the personality thing in the last step there, the personality thing. So if you've got a personality type like Brendon Burchard, look at what Brendon Burchard's doing, because his audience will resonate with a different type of landing page and a different type of copy to John Crestani's audience. So find out who your biggest 3 competitors are, and out of that 3 competitors, find out who has the same personality, on the surface personality traits as you. Are you a rough and ready type of guy like John Crestani? Okay, are you a squeaky clean kind of, smiling face, all cameras on kind of guy like Brendon Burchard with a passionate story behind him? Are you that kind of guy? If you are, find out what his landing pages look like, what he's doing in his copy. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take screenshots of these landing pages, and I want you to create a file, okay? put them screenshots of those landing pages in that file. Now, you need to get as many as you can. Now, I can't go out and say get 10, because you might struggle to find 10 landing pages, because people change their landing pages all the time for certain campaigns. So just get as many as you can, get screenshots of them. Now, what you also need to do is you need to find out what buzzwords these guys are using. So stick with the Brendon Burchard example. You need to find out which buzzwords these guys are using. Now, you can't go out there and you can't copy exactly word for word what someone like Brendon Burchard's using in his copy. You'll get called out on that. So what you need to do is you need to pick up on buzzwords, because the buzzwords are what these guys would have researched first with regards to their audience. And that would be by finding out the pain points of their audience, finding out the hot buttons of the audience, and everything they've done and tested is designed towards touching them hot buttons. So what you need to do is find out which buzzwords they're using. All right. So take a swipe file of these, write them all down in a little text document, save them, put them in the same file alongside the screenshots. All right. You need to delve deep, guys. You need to find out what Brendon Burchard or whoever it would be, whoever you're following, whoever you're modeling, whoever that is. You need to find out what they're doing, okay, and what converts, okay? Now, you can do that, or you can go the hard way, and the hard way is paying for a copywriter to get everything written for you, okay? Paying for a designer with regards to images, paying for a photographer, things like that. You can go that way, or you can copy what these guys are doing because it works. Now, there's more than enough of the pie to go around, guys, okay? You have on your side what Brendon Burchard doesn't, and that's a fresh face. It's a fresh face, and it's a fresh viewpoint as well. Okay, so you have that. I mean, if you're scrolling through Facebook ads and someone new comes up with a great video, a great offer, and someone who you trust because you resonate with their personality type, I'm more likely to click on that now than I am on John Crestani's ads, because it's fresh face. You have that on your side. These guys don't have that anymore. They need to continuously, after years, they need to continuously strive to get the audience's attention. So in the beginning, everyone says, "Oh, I can't compete with John Crestani. I can't compete with Brendon Burchard." Come on, Kev. That's wrong completely. It's easier for you to make a sudden impact than it is for those guys to continually make an impact. You've got that fresh face advantage, okay? So what you can do is you can spend the money on testing, test landing pages, test copy, test interest on Facebook, or you can just model guys who are already doing it well. Okay, and that's what I recommend doing. Now, you need to get some landing pages up. Now, again, through Kajabi, I would do that. I would recommend creating 2 or 3. You need to come up with headlines. All right, so you need to come up with headlines for your landing pages. Now, again, by copying, what the likes of Brendon Burchard does, or whoever it is who you're modeling in your industry, you pick up on the buzzwords that those guys are using, and you need to create 3 different headlines. Now, headlines is one of the most important things that you need to test, guys, okay, for conversions. So get your landing pages up, get 3 headlines, and split test each one, all right? Now, that's what we're going to do. Now, the main goal at the moment is to become visible, all right? It's become visible. Now, we're not trying to sell anything at this moment in time, all right? It doesn't work like that, guys. People think you can go into, because it's called affiliate marketing, you can put an offer up, and, as long as you get X amount of visitors, X amount of clicks on your Facebook ads, and your landing page converts at 40%, 1% of those guys will buy. It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. You need to become visible. You need to become trustworthy, all right? And it's only by going through this process that's going to happen, all right? So once you've got your landing pages up, what you're going to do, you need to make an offer in one of your landing pages, a free offer, all right? So you need to find out what the audience wants, and you need to fill that need immediately. Now, it's called a lead magnet. Now, what I would recommend doing, and this is what we've tested this, we've spent millions and millions of dollars testing this, guys. We've tested this to death, okay, literally. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get you need to use a 3 video course. Okay, a 3 video course as your lead magnet. All right. Now, by doing that, what you have is continuous engagement. So what will happen is your guy will opt in. Sorry about the handwriting, guys. It is notoriously difficult to write on these things, but you get the picture. So you need the guy to opt in. Okay, so he's going to opt into your landing page, and what he's opting in for is 3 times video series. Okay. Now, what that's going to be on is whatever the need is that needs filling. All right. So if you've worked out that, you know, for example, your target needs help on Facebook ads. They don't know how to split test properly on Facebook ads. They don't know how to find interest at all, and they don't know how to go about the whole thing. All right. Now you need to offer 3 videos that will teach that step by step. Does this sound familiar, guys? This is exactly what I'm doing to you guys now. I'm doing that. You know, I don't want to sound as if, you know, I'm trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes here. I'm straight up. I'm telling you what I do in my business. All right. I'm telling you what I do. This is what I do, guys. This is what I'm doing to you right now. Okay, this is what I'm doing to you right now. All right, this is one of the videos in the series that you opted in for with me. All right, so what I do works. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it myself. All right, this is all about making that first impression on the audience. Okay, so they'll opt in. Now, what you'll do immediately is, once they've opted in, is you'll send them straight to video 1. Okay, that'll be immediately after opt-in. Now on this video, this is just literally you introducing yourself. Thanks for opting in, guys. As you know, my name is Kevin D. You know, I help average Joes reach their financial dreams by teaching them how to build online businesses from scratch. Okay, whatever you do, whatever you help, you need to explain yourself in the video. Just introduce yourself, thank them for opting in, and give them a little sort of rundown of what to expect over the next few days. Now, what you need to include in this video, okay, is you need to give them instructions. Guys, people are sheep. Now, I really don't mean that in a derogatory way, but people need to be told what to do, all right? If you tell someone what to do, what their next step is, the less your prospect has to think, the better, all right? The more people want to be told what to do, okay? They want to be told what to do. You know, they do not want to be left to their own devices, all right? You know, that's what we're trying to make money off of here, guys. We're trying to give people, we're trying to guide them to what their end goal is. You know, that we're using our experience, and we're completely cutting the learning curve short by teaching these guys what to do. Guys, people want to be told what to do. All right. So in video 1, you need to be saying, go to your email inbox. Tomorrow you will receive video number 2, and here's what to expect on that video. Give a quick rundown of what to expect on video number 2. All right. Now in video number 2, what you need to do is you need to be given a rundown of sort of a summary of what happened in video 1 first of all. Thanks for joining me, guys. Great to have you here on video number 2 of the free 3-part series on, you know, how to make $1 billion from Facebook in 3 days. Okay, I don't know, guys, something along those lines. Obviously not as ridiculous as that, but whatever it is that you're teaching, you need to first of all give a rundown of what happened over here. What happened over here in the last video. You know, we went through this, and this. Now in video 2, this is what we're going to cover. Give them a rundown, what to expect at every point, so they're never leaving. You're not leaving them to think too much or guess. Okay, you want everything out of their mind except what you tell them. Now, guys, this is part of, it's kind of the same sort of psychology behind it as, I'm sure you've all heard of a guy called Jordan Belfort. Now, Jordan Belfort was the character who inspired the movie we all know, The Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. But what Jordan Belfort teaches is it's a strategy called straight line persuasion. Now, that's in sales, okay, that's in face-to-face and in sort of telesales, telephone sales and things like that. But, you know, the whole principle behind that straight line persuasion is, so let me just try and show you what it's about here, guys. So, in our terms, this is the line. So at the end of this line is the gold, the treasure. Okay, that's when we get paid. Okay, we're here. All right. Our goal is obviously to get the prospect from here to here as quickly as possible without sort of any interruptions. Okay. Now, what happens is, if you're not telling someone what to do next, this is what's going to happen. So video 1, okay, watch video 1. If you don't tell them to go and watch video 2, you're going to leave them with a decision. Okay, so they have three choices. They either go off in one direction, off in another direction, or they can't continue on the path that you want them to go along, which is the straight line. Okay, however, you're leaving them to make that decision because they don't know what to do next. Okay, of course you might tell them what to do and they might still make one of those decisions, but if your quality is good and you offer value, you know, the chances of them going along the path that you want them to go increase tenfold, guys. So there's video number 2 and there's video number 3. So little instructions. So at the end of video 1, this is how to see video number 2. At the end of video 2, carry on from where you left off from video number 1. Acknowledge what happened just before in the previous steps that they've taken. At the end of video 2, point them in the right direction again. At the end of video 3, point them to the next step. Point them to the next step, point them to the next step, point them to the next step. That's what you need to do, guys, because if you leave someone to make their own decisions, this is what's going to happen. They're going to stray away. So if they get to the end of video 2 or the end of video 3 and they don't know what to do next, okay, because you're not offering the full farm here, guys, okay? What you're offering is a summary of the full farm. You don't want to give everything away, okay? But what you want to do is give them enough value for them to want to take the next step, okay? So offer value, tell them what the next step is, because once you have offered value, they're going to want to take it, because people don't want to be left to their own devices. They don't want to be left where they have to make a decision themselves, okay? So at the end of video 2, we're going to keep them on that straight line, we're going to tell them what to do next. So in video number 3, this is what we're going to go through. Watch out for your email. You will receive the link to video number 3 within the next few days, okay? So then, third and final video, we send them there, and it's the same thing, guys, same thing. So before you start all these videos, you need to come up with a kind of an itinerary of what you're going to teach. You split it up into 3 videos, and you just give them directions all the way along. Now, people sometimes ask, well, hold on, Kevin, why don't we just do this in one video? Why don't we do this in one video instead of 3? Well, I'll tell you why, okay? Because we want them to be engaged. We want them to be engaged, all right? So if you give everything away in the first video, what they're going to do is 9 times out of 10, they're going to finish watching the first video, and then they're going to continue looking for someone else's videos and another solution elsewhere, all right? If you teach something relevant in video 1, you give amazing value in video 1, which doesn't really work without video 2, that's when they become engaged and they start looking for your emails. They start looking for your emails, okay? So that'll leave a little psychological marker in their brain that forevermore, after this whole 3-part video series is done with, they're going to be subconsciously watching for your emails because they know that you offer value, okay? And they've done it before. They've been on the lookout for your emails before. So your name is going to stand out straight away in their inbox through the personality, through the personality process that we've gone through to create that memorable personality, through the research on what these people resonate with, through your competition research. It's all geared towards one thing, guys, and that is after video 3, we're gonna do one of 2 things, okay? Either at the end of video 3, you say, thanks for watching, guys. If you have a product of your own, which I know not a lot of people do at this moment in time, or if that's what you want to do, if you want to create your own products, further down the line, everyone should want to create their own products. But to begin with, you know, it's just as easy to get the ball rolling with affiliate marketing if you're making good offers and good recommendations. So at the end of video 3, make it personalized. Don't end video 3 and then have them automatically land on a random affiliate offer that they know nothing about. At the end of video 3, now this is the key here, guys, this is the key. What you need to do after video 3 is you need to say, listen, guys, I hope you've enjoyed what we've gone through today. Now, if you want to learn the in-depth process and have someone who's professional and someone who does this day in, day out, and someone who's successful, this is who I learned everything from when I was first starting out, okay? Something to that effect, guys, all right? Because if they do that, they you know, that triggers something in someone's brains. Now, John Crestani is great at this. He presents his affiliate offers that he's promoting in a webinar, and he does it live on the webinar with the guy who created the product in the first place. Okay, so it becomes a very personalized thing. You know, I think a lot of affiliates, they go the wrong way by showing some value, okay, and then landing someone on a page where they don't know anything about the person. You know, all the affiliate marketer needs to do is switch out offers, and they could land on any random page, and people know this, guys. People know this. So make it a little bit more personal, all right? Make it a little bit more personal. End of video 3, give them an introduction to what they're about to see when you send them to that affiliate offer. And pick a good affiliate offer. Go to ClickBank, pick a good affiliate offer that pays decent commissions. Now, I'm not going to go into all that, guys. There's been numerous training courses out there on how to pick effective offers, all right? Now, to be honest, gravity, look for a high gravity. That's all I'll tell you. If you go on ClickBank, there's a little stat called gravity. Pick one with high gravity, and that is literally all you need to do. Pick an offer that's relevant to your niche, preferably someone who's got a decent sales page and it's got high gravity. Okay? Give a little pre-introduction at the end of video 3, and then send them straight through a little link, through your affiliate link, to that affiliate page, that affiliate offer. Alright? And that is where we collect the money. Okay? That's where we collect our commissions. Now, obviously, in the background, you're going to be running an autoresponder series as well. Okay? So all the way through this, guys, we get to here. What we're going to do is, 99% of people won't buy on the first go. They won't buy. Well, maybe not 99%, but 3/4 of the people who you sent that affiliate offer here, they're not going to buy. Okay? They're not going to buy. Not on the first try. Okay? But what will happen is, that page will leave a cookie on their web browser, so maybe within a month they may buy. Okay? So just by putting them onto that affiliate offer, and you know what, guys, when you start sending affiliate offers through emails, you send the same offer, you have a little series, a little follow-up series, pushing them back to this offer in the end. And this is what happens, guys. People already know who it is. They're already pre-qualified because they've gone through this whole process. They've gone through your whole sales funnel. Yes, fair enough, they've said no on the first viewing of the affiliate offer. That means nothing, guys. The important thing is that you've got someone on your list now who is pre-qualified in the way that they've seen your whole sales process, and they need a next step. You've shown them the next step and they haven't taken it. So when you offer it again, the chances of that person buying and taking another look are so much higher than someone who's completely cold. All right, you've got someone on your list who's gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. They've jumped through 7 hoops, guys, and they're on your list, so they're obviously more likely to give you money in the end. Okay, think about that, guys. They are really qualified compared to what you would have a cold audience. All right, now of course the next thing to do, guys, is start with your traffic. You need to start with your traffic. Now, that's something that, it's a whole other can of worms. Now, this whole process will work. I've tested it. I have spent millions and millions of dollars on testing to see the best way to go about creating a funnel from scratch, with no reputation, with no affiliation with any big names who are backing you and giving you testimonial videos, with nothing. I've tested it and this works, guys. This works. This is what made me the guy I am. Okay, this is what made me successful financially. Okay, so just get this down, guys. Get this down. All right, get it down, because when you start doing that, you start getting these things in place. All you need, no one ever has a traffic problem. If you ever listen to Ryan Dice talk, nobody ever has a traffic problem. People have conversion problems, and if the traffic isn't converting, it's not because of the traffic. All right, it's because of the funnel you have in place. All right, it's because of the funnel you have in place. Everything is about 2 things. Forget traffic, because traffic can be turned on and off. All right, once you know how traffic's a one-time thing, you learn how to generate good traffic once, and it will last you a lifetime. Now, conversion tactics change all the time. But if you have something that's foundationally sound, such as this funnel right here, this is what's going to make you money, guys. This is what's going to give you the freedom that you deserve, all right? And it comes down to two things. It comes down to, number one, personality and memorability. And number two, optimization of your funnel. It's really all it comes down to, guys. Because at the end of the day, you're not creating the product, okay? So you've got some guy who's already tested his sales page. He's already spent millions testing what converts best on his sales page. You don't even need to do that, okay? And I'm giving you this funnel here now that works. Okay, guys, it works. So, what's next? So what I'm going to advise you guys do is to get started in affiliate offers is you need to go and visit. I'm going to put a link below this video now. Now, I learned everything I need to know through one guy called John Crestani. Now, you've heard me mentioning John numerous times. And listen, guys, I'm doing now the same thing as what I've just advised you to do in video 3. Okay? This is exactly what I do. I promised you from the start, I will give you the whole business strategy that I used to get to being financially free like I am now. I told you I would give you my whole process, and I am, guys. I'm proving that right now. I'm doing the same thing, okay? But I learned everything from a guy called John Crestani, okay? He has a course called Internet Jet Set. Now, it sounds a little cheesy, of course it does, but it's a monthly program, all right? It's a monthly program. It's pretty cheap, okay? But this guy will teach you everything from start to finish, including traffic. You know, you've got two options. You can go it alone. You can build this all out yourself. But be prepared, guys. Be prepared to test, to learn how to A/B split test your landing pages and how to A/B split test, you know, background colors on videos, how to create your videos, you know, how to optimize your videos, which structure for them to take, all of that process. And then there's traffic, guys, and there's traffic as well that you need to start thinking about. Go and visit this guy's site. He has a webinar. He runs regular webinars, John Crestani. It's a completely free, you know, the course is Internet Jet Set, that costs, but he has a webinar that you can go and visit. It's got an upcoming webinar. Go and visit that. Give it a watch, guys. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, and that really will change everything for you. Okay, it really will. Give it a watch, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time just to go through this training series. I'm so happy you guys have joined me. Look out for emails from me in the future as well, because I will be giving nothing but value. Okay, nothing but value. But from here, click the link below. Go and visit John Crestani's. It'll take you to John Crestani's landing page. Sign up for his webinar, guys. That's one of the biggest things I could advise you to do at this moment. Thanks for joining me. Talk soon, guys.